All right. Where have I been? That's a good question. This is going to be my Megacon 2025 haul. I've been talking on the show a little bit. 2025 is crazy. I think the first year I went to Megacon was 2016, and man, time really does fly. It's just crazy, man. But this was an interesting year. I definitely got off to a bad start, had some issues with my hotel, but overall, I had a really fun time. Todd McFarlane was there. There's the autograph I got right there. And that was definitely the coolest part of the convention for me, is, getting to see him and stuff like that. My favorite comic book creator of all time, for those who don't know. And yeah, it's so they had it as a raffle. Like, you couldn't just walk up and get an autograph. You had to, like, enter a raffle, and I was so mad about that because I didn't think I was going to win. And then I entered it. It was really confusing, and I actually ended up winning an autograph, so it was really cool. Wait wasn't horrible. I did have to wait a while to see him. And it's funny because there was some dealer, and I was, like, overhearing his conversation before I met him, and he was saying he was, like, not a very nice guy and stuff like that. Couldn't be more wrong. Literally the coolest guy I've ever met in my life, and super nice. I mean, he had a long line, and he'll sit there, he'll talk with you, he'll, like, real personable, real cool, and just real humble guy. He's super nice, and that was awesome. I went to every one of his panels. He had two panels and then a panel with Frank Miller, which was cool to see him. Frank Miller, great creator. Daredevil, Frank Miller, one of my all-time favorite runs, but he is too old to be doing the con scene. He needs to hang it up, but it's still cool to see him. And what else? But yeah, Todd, super cool guy. I mean, for the Frank Miller panel, he stood out front and he, like, high-fived everybody coming in and stuff like that. So really, really cool guy. Really cool. Like, not wasn't just very normal guy. Talked to you, no problem. So that was really cool. Definitely the highlight of my weekend for sure. Other than that, it was a pretty packed show. They organized it a lot better than they usually do. And, typically, the comics, they'll kind of be in one area, but then there's, like, random vendors all over the place. This year, they had it set, like, modern age comics are in one spot, silver and golden age, another spot. And that's where it was. And it's funny. It's so funny to me because I swear, every single Megacon, people, oh, you can't find anything at big shows and this and that. I went to two shows before this, like maybe a month before Megacon, that were advertised as, oh, we're going to have more books than Megacon. This will be so much better. Those shows were terrible shows. I spent like $20 at one of them. Terrible shows. And, like, hold on. Let's look at this. I mean, what's this right here? What's that? And it's just every year, man, people tell me I can't find stuff, and I do. So Megacon is always my show. It is my favorite time of year, and I will never change. So without that, excuse me, without further delay, one more thing I want to say is that, and this is really sad, but it's like, I think the $5 bins and dollar bins for, like, actual good books seems to kind of be a thing of the past. Like, I used to walk into these, and that was the first thing I would do. who has the $5 books, who has the dollar books. And now it's like, you know, people, they have dollar books, but it's like stuff that you don't even want to go through. So, kind of sad, but I don't know. We'll get on with the haul. So, my Spawn 1 newsstand, he complimented the newsstand. The guy behind me was actually getting a Spawn 1 newsstand signed too, so very, very cool. Very happy to have this. I was going to ask him to personalize it, and I got kind of nervous, but I just had him sign it normal. Still like getting over being sick too. Alright, how do we want to do this? I tried to kind of put these books like a little bit back in order. Alright, so this dealer, I went to the show with my buddy, and this dealer is like one that we always kind of try to go to, and he's really cool, but he definitely like knows that I know what's up and stuff like that. So if I pull something out, he's like, oh, what's that? And like I was helping him with this booth. I was helping him pull out some wall books and stuff. But he's a cool guy. It's just a lot of his stuff isn't priced for the most part. Like he does have like some dollar books and $2 books and stuff like that though. But he has a lot of stuff that's not priced out. But he does give you really good deals. So I can't really be too upset with that. I bought these. I have these books. I was literally just bored. Catwoman 82, 83, 84, and 89. For those who don't know, these are the Harley Quinn appearances in Catwoman. I have all of these books, and I was literally just bored, and I found them, so I bought them. I actually found them, left them, went back the next day, and they were there, and I bought them. He tried to get me to pay $20, and I told him I could pay $10. So I paid $10 for these. I mean, I don't know if they're really worth anything, but yeah. I don't know. I couldn't leave them there. They're fun to find. I like this series too. So got them for $10. What else? What else did I find? All right. Hold on here. Thought I organized this a lot better, and I guess I didn't. More Catwoman. I got this it's Catwoman 65, the Joker cover. Really, really good cover. I'm actually kind of surprised this doesn't maybe go for a little more, but I got that for $2. Magnus Robot Fighter 12, first Turok and Valiant. I got it for $2. High grade copy. I thought this went for more. I feel like it used to. Battle Chasers 2, the Dynamic Forces variant. I got a lot of glare here. Sorry, guys. Doing my best. I swear this used to go for more. I like this Battle Chaser series. I paid $20 for it, which is kind of what it goes for, but that's okay. I found this in his, I think it was $1 or $2, but Defenders 112 newsstand, good find there. ASM 569, first Anti-Venom. Man, the glare is bad. I'm so sorry, guys. Ugh. I don't know if there's much I can do. But believe it or not, I don't own this book. I own multiple copies of the second print, or owned. I have one left. And then I own the variant. I don't own this book. I found it for $20. It looks like a 9.8. No problem. I'll buy it. Detective Comics 683 is happy to find this. First Iceberg Lounge. Cool cover, and it's a newsstand. So, cool book. Found it for like, $1 or $2, whatever. Lobo Paramilitary Christmas Special. I don't think I own it. And then Azrael 1. I'm not going to leave it there. Why not? Alright. This is a why not purchase. Albedo 6. I don't know. I might try to get the Albedo run. Just because they're hard to find. So I have a 3, and now I have a 6. I think I might have one more, too. More Catwoman. Catwoman 63 with the Joker, another good Joker cover. This series has really, really good artwork. I like it a lot. I think this was from a different vendor. I got this kind of mixed up, but New Avengers 35. I always have tried to find this book for cheap, and I've never been able to do it. I don't know why, but I ended up paying $5, which is the absolute most I would ever pay for that book. So, it's okay. And what else? Did I get more from him? Okay, I got these. Alias 1. I like this series a lot and this character. I like the show. Gosh, my memory is so bad these days. I used to be able to tell you exactly what I paid for every single book. I think I paid like 60. I think I would have to double check, but it's in high grade. I own this book, and then like randomly I figured out that my copy was water damaged. So I've actually been looking for a copy for a while, but I was happy to get it. And then I don't know why this book has like really eluded me forever. I actually don't own this, believe it or not. Avengers Annual 10. Everybody knows what this is. First Rogue. It's in pretty solid shape. And again, I think I paid $60 for it. I'm like, that's doable. I don't know why people seem to want a lot of money for this book. Granted, I mean, Rogue is a really good character, one of my favorite X-Men characters, but I mean, people really seem to want to charge a lot of money for this book. So, got it. Happy to have it. No big deal. So I was happy to get those from him. And then kind of some random pickups from the con floor. I'm working on this Deadpool run. I love this series. This series has such good artwork. This is like, man, I love this series. Really, really cool. Ed McGuinness. Got these Weapon X ones, a little bit harder to find. Cool covers. These were like $5 a piece or something like that, which, whatever. No big deal. I think I have most of this run now. I gotta check. So bad at checking things off in my CLZ. Got those. No big deal. Got a X-Men 53 First Onslaught for a couple of bucks. I don't own that book. And I do own this, but this was a little bit of an upgrade. Fantastic Four 2. 45, a newsstand. I think it's the first full Franklin Richards, I want to say. And then, I don't even remember the significance of this book. I just remember this was hot years and years and years ago. Marvel Team Up 62, something to do with the scroll, I think. Super Scroll, and it was $2. I just grabbed it. Whatever. Starting to realize I really don't have that many books here. I'm actually kind of winding down the stack. But yeah, this was a quality over quantity type of year. And you'll see what I mean here. I got one more book, and I'll show everything after this book I got from one dealer. And I'll explain that in a sec. I got this. Really happy to get this. New God 7. I almost picked up a copy from another dealer for, I think it was like, I don't know, like 40 or $50. And it was not half as nice as this one. This book is really, really, really nice. Like, this is a really high grade copy. I mean, sharp book. I got this from Reese's Rare Comics. Shout out to them. They're always real cool. For $40. I think some people don't like that booth for whatever reason. They have always been super cool to me. I don't know what the hate is. They do it. I mean, yeah, some of their stuff is expensive, but they have good books in their bins. You just kind of gotta dig around and you'll find something. So, but yeah, these last books, this batch of books, is from one dealer. And this dealer, I always try to go to if I see him set up. Like, I've been buying from him forever. Real cool guy. And he had a big booth there. And he has like a crew of people that work with him. But like, I'll always try to deal with him because he knows me and he'll like give me kind of a deal. And I'm going to show some books, and I'm going to say kind of what I found them for, and then I'll show you guys the last book. So he had like a half off section, a full price section, and then he had a lot of really good wall books. I got this Magnus Robot Fighter 7. I believe it's first Exo Armor. This book is hard to find. I didn't have it. It was $5. Mr. Miracle 6. Found it for 10. First Female Furies. I own it, but for $10, I'll definitely buy it. And I can show that. I bought a book and it had Rust with Staples. I'm not going to show it. Razor Annual. First appearance of She. Looking for this book for a long time. This is a hard book to find. He had it for $10. And I was fine paying $10 for it. I don't really have an issue with that. I don't have to look for it anymore. These two I was really happy to get. Showcase 76. First appearance of Batlash. This is a really clean copy. I found this for $20. Again, I'm just telling you what I found them for. It was $40 and it was half off, so it was $20. And then I'm really happy to get this. Showcase 77, first Angel and 8. Really nice copy. Again, it was $40. Half off is $20. So, I got like a couple more books here I forgot about. Ugh. It's okay. So all these books right here, you know, like $60 in books. So I had these, and so how do I want to intro this? He had a bunch of really good wall books, and I bought wall books from him before. Like, his wall books are actually a really good deal. And so I looked at so many books on his wall, but I was looking at a First Black Panther. I really wish I had the money to buy it. It was less than what I paid for the book I'm going to show, but I really did want it, and it was a good deal. And I was trying to trade, and it was weird because my books were actually worth more. They were great and everything, and he had like no interest in trading with me. But he traded with my friend who had way worse books than I did. No offense, but it was weird. I don't know. He's like, I'm not going to give you what you want for him. So it is what it is. So I was looking around, and you know what? I'll just show the book. I will show the book. This is, I'm not going to call it a grail, but this is definitely a book that is almost like a collection milestone for me. I am so happy to have this. Fantastic Four 48. Everybody knows what this is. And I am so happy to have this book, man. Oh my gosh. This is one of those books that, you know, I've been collecting for a minute at this point. And this is one of those books that's like back in the day, I really wanted it. And I kind of figured I'd get around to buying it. And then it just shot up. And it was almost like out of range for a minute, like 2022 and stuff like that. I mean, this book was just absolutely going crazy. And I really didn't know. I kind of thought I would own it at some point, but I thought it'd be like a trash copy. This is a really solid copy. My buddy, he didn't really think I got a good deal on this. I think I got a really good deal on this. You tell me when I tell you the price. So check this out. Look at the condition. I mean, everything's there. You know, it presents good. I don't know, man. Like, there's no major staining. There's nothing like that. The back looks just like the front. And oh, I did want to say this too. So this was a shoot from the hip purchase, because in Megacon you cannot get service. Like, I had absolutely zero service. I couldn't check GPA on anything. I couldn't check eBay. I couldn't do anything like that. And he had this for $850, and I'm like, that doesn't really sound that bad. I'm not as in touch with the market as I used to be, but I'm like, that can't be that bad. And so I'm like, it's a really good copy. Like, for something that I could afford, this is about the nicest copy I could afford. I really want the book. It fits in my collection. And I literally just had the cash on me. He was like, I'll do $750. And I had more than that on me in cash. This was the first day of the show too, maybe like 2 hours in. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to buy it. I have the money on me, and I don't have to look for it anymore. I don't have to, deal with trying to get it on eBay and fight through that. And, a lot of people are really trying to charge as much as they can for this. I'm like, I have the money on me. Granted, it was pretty much all the money that I had allocated for the show, but I just did it, $750, and it is what it is. I want to say graded, I feel like this is around an $1,100 book, but could be more, could be less, but I think this is going to stay in my PC. I'm really, really happy to have this. This is actually going to go up on the wall for sure, but super happy to have this book, man. And sometimes you just got to go for it. I had zero sales data on it, off the top of my head, and I just had the money on me, and I just said, you know what, I'm just going to buy a book. So $750, and the books I was showing before, like this batch of books, he threw these in for like super, super cheap. Like, not even close to what the price was on them. So, got these kind of like thrown in for next to nothing. And got this for what I think this is a really, really good deal. Personally, you tell me what you think. I think this is a phenomenal deal, especially on a key like this, because you're not really giving discounts on like FF48s. So, I think this was a very, very, very good deal. You tell me what you think. I'm ecstatic to have this. And I almost forgot. I picked up this really cool cover. I found it in a dollar bin, and I thought the cover was cool. You got this girl sitting on a couch here, and the cover just really spoke to me. This does not go for anything or anything like that. There's definitely not a first appearance, like in a preview of an Amazon show or anything like that in here. Nothing like that. Completely worthless book. It is a 9.8 candidate, which is pretty cool, and I found it for $1. Again, I just really like the cover. I found it in a dollar bin, and decided to pick it up. So, really cool. And I picked up this Joker vs. the Creeper #5. For people who have really been around for a long time and are really like OG CBSI guys, this was in an article for like spec books, like way, way back in the day. I mean, like 2016, 2017, something like that. So, yeah, really, really happy to get all this stuff, especially, the FF48 and this, phenomenal cover here. So, really, really cool cover grab. But yeah, you can't find anything at big shows like Megacon. So, $751 there. You tell me. Had a lot going on. I know I haven't been active on here at all. Maybe I'll do a little like life update or something like that. But I appreciate everybody watching. Who still watches me at this point. I'm just having fun. Hope you guys are too. Let me know what you liked. Let me know what you didn't like. See you guys on the next one.